Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for July 17th, 2017. And sorry about the week off there, but needed a much needed vacation needed down here at Ocean City, Maryland. It was a fantastic week and was treated to a very nice thunderstorm at the very end of the vacation. That was on Friday night. Probably the best thunderstorm I've seen the entire year, with a tremendous amount of lightning, absolutely tremendous. And that was Friday night, but we're back home now, and the videos will resume daily as normal. So we got a weak mid-level, upper-level trough that's kind of sitting right up here. This is your little mid-level trough axis sitting up to the west of it. It's going to be setting up mainly over the Appalachians or just west of it today. As a result of that being in place, you'll have the opportunity for a few isolated to scattered thunderstorms that will be possible generally during the afternoon hours, mainly 2 o'clock onward. And this is a diurnally driven type thing, which means that you don't have a lot of shear, not a lot of steering current here. So these were mostly be storms that are going to fire near the trough axis during the daylight hours, and once the sun goes down, you see them disappear very quickly, and that's because of the lack of shear, lack of steering flow in the mid-levels. So not a lot of shear means the storms will not be able to sustain themselves very long. And this is mostly going to be focused to our west. The majority of this activity that we're experiencing today will be mainly over our western counties and maybe parts of northeastern Pennsylvania. So the areas I circled right there will be the highest concentration of those showers and thunderstorms, and that will be more scattered. Further east, we're talking about a more isolated threat. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. Start this off at 2 p.m. And again, you can see this axis of where this is setting up for the most part. It's going to be right up in here. A few isolated things could pop up further eastward downstream. That's certainly possible, but again, the scattered activity will be off to the west, and you can see that by 4 here, 5, 6, 7. It's basically central PA, northeast PA for the most part across the region. And then once we get to the evening hours, it just shuts off. We don't have any shear involved with this. Shear is actually very poor, so we're not expecting anything to be able to maintain itself beyond dark, at least not too far beyond it. Then once we get into Tuesday, this boundary is going to slowly move its way eastward. Still could be an isolated. There's going to be an isolated chance here on Tuesday, not a scattered threat, but this boundary is going to be slowly moving eastward even further. So through Tuesday night, I think, is when you have this opportunity for this trough to still be influencing the region. So a more isolated threat here on Tuesday and further east. And then we get into Wednesday. Wednesday should be for the most part, a partly sunny day, and not expecting any precipitation. It could be something isolated here further south, and he's not expecting anything to be really occurring here on Wednesday. We will have temperatures going up into the 90s for many areas Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday before another cold front comes through. And that's going to allow there's going to be a cold front coming through with just some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then once we get to the weekend, once we get past Friday, Friday's going to be a partly cloudy day, a little bit cooler, not really chilly, but I mean this entire week's going to be at least slightly above normal through, and at times more than just slightly above normal, like as will be the case Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. But we are expecting temperatures to still hang above what is considered normal for this time of year for the majority of this time frame for this week. We will have some frontal boundaries that are going to be moving through this weekend. It's a little bit of uncertainty exactly when that sets up and where. So right now we're going to put scattered showers in the forecast very early on Saturday morning, and that's going to be right here, mainly for our southern areas. This is a warm front trying to push through, but it doesn't really get too far. So that kind of falls by the wayside. There will be a cold front dropping down, another cold front that's going to be dropping down here at some point over the weekend, either Saturday night, Sunday, somewhere. The models are all over the place with the features here, and the timing of those features could be a warm front moving through with another round of showers or storms. The models are back and forth on exactly on what day to what time, so we're going to narrow that down a little bit further as we get a little bit closer. Don't get too spooked by this weekend or any threat of unsettled weather for the weekend yet, though, because this does not look like a washout on any given day. as has been the case recently, we're looking at most of the day's okay, and then you get late in the past like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, you have the threat for a thunderstorm. So it's basically what we're going to be dealing with. Typical summertime stuff. So nothing really over the top. We're not having a big rainstorm coming through here this weekend to ruin the entire weekend. So that's the idea. So looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms a possibility, probably on either day, but we're going to narrow down which day is going to, as we get a little bit closer and the models kind of converge and figure this weekend out a little bit. But right now, I plan on being warmer than average through the entire weekend, and you do have the opportunity for a couple opportunities for scattered showers and thunderstorms today. More isolated tomorrow. Then we have another shot again later Thursday night, and then we have something going on over the weekend, which we'll narrow down in the coming days. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for July 17th, 2017. Have a great Monday.